I was contradicting myself in that video. We can tend to let things into our mind that other people have said. I almost forgot. Hey, I cleaned the lens. I don't know why it looks so like blurry. It wasn't looking like that the first day. Okay, I don't know. I wanted to talk about something. So I saw a pattern. Okay, let me just start with the first vlog, right? The first vlog, I talked so much about how long the video is, and I even kept it in, which is more ridiculous. I talked about how long it is, a lot. But here's the thing. I was contradicting myself in that video because I kept saying, but I know it's meant to be for who it's meant to be for. And I truly know that, right? I don't believe it. I know it, right? And the reason why I'm talking about it is because we can tend to let things into our mind that other people have said, right? So, I'm a counselor, so I like to teach stuff. So, a spiritual counselor. So with that being said, we have to recognize the patterns, right? So I'm gonna say this too. I do voice notes, right? I leave voice notes for my friends and my family, but I know people don't like long voice notes. There's a lot of people out there who don't like them, and they actually get upset about those kind of things. That hasn't happened to me because I recognize it. I've heard people talk about it, so I don't do it to certain people. So I do it to a select group of people, right? A select group, but because I know that. But in that select group, I'm still saying in that voice note, oh man, this is too long, because it'd be long. And I'd be like, it's too long, but they don't care. And they say it so many times. I don't care. I'm cool. And they leave long ones too. They're okay with it. But because I let it in my head that other people don't like it, I'm finding myself saying it, knowing that they're okay with it. And it's been years, and I'm still saying, oh my gosh, it's too long, self-conscious. And then I found myself doing that with the vlogs, because when I watch people vlog, which I like vlogs, I love vlogs, they are all saying it. And I want to break that pattern because they're all saying it. Your most popular people, right? They're like, oh my gosh, I'm talking for 10 minutes, And sometimes it'll be less. It will literally be like 4 minutes. And they'll be like, I've been talking straight to the camera for 4 minutes. And it's like, 4 minutes? What are we saying here? We have to be okay with talking, because if you have fans, right? You have whatever you call them, fans, followers, family, whatever you want to call them, supporters, and they like you talking. That's what it means. They like to hear what you have to say. So, and if they don't, then they're not for you, because you have something to say. You should say it. And so that's what I know, right? But that's not what I was exhibiting in that first vlog. But I wanted to talk about, we need to see when things are screaming at us to pay attention, right? Because the fact that when I was editing, I was like, wow, I'm like contradicting myself here, and this is a pattern I've been doing for so long that I need to break it. So I found a lesson in that, not just for myself, but for other people. I always see the lessons in things, and I always want to relay it to other people. And now I have a platform, or this channel, to do that, right? So yeah, we have to start recognizing patterns and working on it. And even when you do recognize it, because I already knew this was a thing, right? We had to eventually work on it. That's the thing about it. And I'm all about working on myself. I work on myself all the time. So I just wanted to encourage you to do the same. See the patterns, just stop. Maybe, right? I feel like this is a sign for you. I was meant to leave this video for you, and you're meant to see it and go, okay, this is my sign, because I have been seeing this pattern. I just saw it 5 minutes ago, and then this video pops up and it's telling me to recognize and just work on it right now. Stop and just work on it, right? So this is your sign, okay? A sign with a smile. So let's get our day started. I ended up, right now behind me is that little pot cooking up some cocoa, because if you watched the last video, or maybe it was 2 videos ago, I'm not even sure, I was making soup for my grandfather, and that soup came out not like pumpkin soup it should come out, But also, it doesn't matter as long as it tastes good. But my thing is, it still needed more ground food. Like, it needs more provision, more root vegetables to fill the belly. So I'm boiling more cocoa. But I said I would do this. Like, everything I said in the vlog, the last cooking vlog, is what I'm doing. So that's what I'm currently doing now. We'll see where the day takes us. And enjoy my vlog, whether long or short. Right? That's what we're here for. We're here for each other because we have the same energy. We vibe. We're on the same wavelength. So until the next clip. See you soon.
But don't kiss me anymore. Don't kiss me anymore. Why? Okay. I said no because you're more nasty, man. My mouth in there. I said yeah. You eat boo-boo. I'll put two in your mouth. No, you can't. You can't put them lips on me for grow a judge up on my face. You know?
Yeah.
My mouth is not dirty, Grandma. I said, yes, your mouth dirty. Your mouth nasty. Because you sit on there and you eat your boo and you actually dig the boo out of your freaking nail. By your teeth. I said, no, sir, you can't put that something on my face for me for a girl judge up on my face. No, sir. And then you put big toe in my mouth. No.
Oh my God.
I said, you're going to be 4 years old. Why are you putting big toe in your mouth and then your boo? You didn't eat your nose now. From your baby, 1, 2. I know you eat your nose now. Have a palm 3. You're backwards. So you're backwards. I'm not gonna let you play with my iPad. Give me my iPad. Give me my iPad. Give me my iPad. You can't play with my iPad no more. You can't play with me no more. I'm not gonna share my snacks with you no more. I said, you have money to buy snacks? When Jason buys snacks, I'm not gonna share it. Jason snacks, not yours. When Jason buys snacks, I'm not gonna share my snacks with you no more. And you can't have none. No snacks. I said I can't have no snacks. But you have money? I'm gonna have money. I'm gonna have mommy's money. I said I have money. I'm gonna have mommy's money. Mommy's money. I don't love you no more. I don't love you. I don't love you. I only love Chrissy. I only love Mommy. I love Jason and Noah. So many times I repeat the same word. And Christopher and Grandpa Anthony. They're my best friends. No, they're my family. And Craig is my family. And Yvonne is my family. Everybody's my family. You're not my family. I don't want to read you that one. And then sit on that mud one ball. And then brother come, big brother, Jason come. What happened? Why you crying? What's the matter with you? What's the matter? What happened? Come here. Come here. And then he goes and say, I don't love Grandma no more. She can't have none of my snacks. She can't, and she can't, and she not. And then big brother said, don't say about Grandma, you hear me? That's Grandma. That's my grandma. I don't love her. Said, don't say that. Don't say you don't love Grandma. Don't say that no more, you hear me? And just stay quiet. I don't say no. And then I was looking at him and said, don't ask me for pancake when you wake up in the horizon. Don't ask me for no jelly sandwich.
Okay, I'm gonna take my hair out because I can't take it anymore. I'm very sensitive and I don't like sleeping with it like this. As we call them with my mom, like they're ropes, they're weapons. So listen to this. That's how thick our hair gets, right? All right. So this is like a get ready with me type of thing, I guess. Except look at me. I'm not anytime soon filming a get ready with me. So this is gonna be as good as it gets, right? Or as close as it gets. So I can tell you, well, I don't think I'm gonna tell you the full story about this, but let's just say the IRS, they're not what I thought. Like I had to call them, like I literally called them for a situation because, child. And I had all the evidence and they asked to submit it and everything. They told me I had to do it online. And I did. It's better if I have my hair tied. Let me go get that instead of using my hair. All right. And I did, right? I submitted it and nothing back. I'm checking in, nothing. So that was a flop. I'll see when I can tell that story one day, but I don't think I'm ready to tell that story. But they suck for what I need them for. I guess, you know, whatever. So I have a lot of stories, so I'm trying to think of which ones to tell you. Is this the one I took out? Okay. I have not been sleeping for the last 2 nights. I really don't get great sleep to begin with. You know, I don't. No matter what I try, it's like hard. Once I wake up to pee, that's a wrap for me. Usually. Sometimes it takes me a couple of hours to go back to sleep. At least I go back, even though it takes more than an hour. But there are nights like the last 2, especially last night, I just don't go back. I'm talking like 2 a.m. wake up and don't go back. And I'm not one to nap. It doesn't make me feel good. I don't like them. And then also I have a hard time getting into a nap. You know, whatever you're going to recommend, I tried it. It doesn't work. So I'm like, it has to be mental. I'm thinking, what could it be? I'm meditating. But at the end of the day, it could just be my body too, because of how I feel. I'm not feeling well, you know. Like, as you know, I'm trying to cure things. Oh, I can talk about that. Said in the last, I think it was the first vlog, the 3rd part of it, that I have fibroids and I shrunk them before and they were shrinking and there's only like I had this much left. My stomach was flat, everything was good, and then boom, COVID happened. And I said this before, like in my first vlog, that COVID happened and then I became non-essential, so I had to start buying things that were cheaper than what I was affording before. Like I was making good money at the time and then I couldn't, you know, work anymore. And massage therapy is not something like, you know, with a great backup plan. So I had to eat cheaper and that led to them going back. And you could tell this is something that's not, there's a lot of theories about the fibroid, you know. Of course, it's spiritual, like where is it coming from? There's something emotional, blah, 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 right? Then you have, which, you know, I do believe in that, but then you have others that say it's a being, it's a parasite, it's a this, it's a that because of how it behaves. And you know what? I feel like that's true because it behaves crazy. And I'm so in tune with my body naturally. I didn't like try, just naturally I can feel and, you know, sense these things. So you become annoying to doctors. But it's like I know what it likes, what they like. Like when I'm eating certain things I eat, even if it's healthy, I can tell what they're moving around to and liking, and then start growing quickly. So I'm like, man. And then the fact that it grows faster than you can shrink them says a lot to me. I'm telling you, it says a lot to me. I don't think that's good. I think that's kind of evil. So I know how to shrink them with diet and the herbs with circumstances. So now I'm going to get back into it again. But because I have other things that I'm treating, like my belly problems, stomach problems, intestinal problems, whatever, digestive system issues. That's how you sum it up. I want to work on that first because that's a longer time. I had that for such a long time that it's to the point that I really need to fix that issue. It's way worse to me than the fibroids right now. Even though the fibroids did some damage, I'm anemic because of it. But I don't know, that stomach stuff, especially if I start to treat the fibroids, the herbs that whenever I treat them with any kind of herb, my stomach isn't right. So like I'm upsetting my stomach to treat something. So I just feel like I want to just treat the stomach issues first, which you saw me take the triple therapy probiotics, and then you saw me, I don't know if you saw me do the biota dissolve thing, but I told you about it though. So, and I've been treating my stomach for such a long time, but different therapies to see which one would work. And so this one seems promising, so wish me luck doing that. And then once that's clear, or at least getting somewhere, then I'll do the fibroid treatment. I have all kinds of things for fibroid treatments, and I still buy more. All the herbs, they all work. They really do. But I just want a powerful blend, and that I've been using, even though it works. Just want to knock it out real quick, cause I know it work. They work. I want it to be, and I still want to, a death doula. Right? I even put it on my website because you don't need to be certified to be one. So when I had a website that I had it on, but people were not interested in that, so I took it down. Plus, circumstances were happening, so I definitely had to take it down. I was unable to do it. The type I want to be is not something in depth like other people do. I just want to be there for the person. Like, I'm not doing the paperwork stuff or the family paperwork things. I just want to be there for the person by their side, encouraging, talking good things to them, on their deathbed, you know what I mean? And I kind of got a glimpse of that with my uncle because, I was here for him during that time and making the decisions for him and the hospice and all these things and just being by his side. So without knowing, because I wanted to be this and I started it, like I put it on my website, I don't know, at this point, maybe 3 years ago, I can't remember. And yeah, so I've been planning to do this for such a long time. And then suddenly I got thrown into it without even realizing it until it all happened. Then I sat back and I was like, wow, this is the death doula stuff, And then one of my besties, I call her my sister, she had also noticed and she brought it up. I was like, yeah, we were just like talking about how we both, noticed it. And so that's like confirmation when two people, are saying the same thing. So it's exciting. It's funny how when you are a spiritual type of person, you can see also brighter sides of things. You're not so down, You get to bounce back quicker. You get to, laugh at certain moments. Once you know about certain things, you get to be like okay with a lot of stuff. You don't get into a deep depression about certain things, you know what I mean? And you realize everything's for a reason. And you're like, okay, it's frustrating. Don't get me wrong. It's super duper frustrating. Super duper. Especially if you're sick all the time, right? But there's moments where you can go, okay, this is going to get me somewhere. Especially when you are like me and my friends. And it's so funny because my friends were psychic, right? But we never knew. We just had like a 20 plus year friendship, And at first we were in college just going crazy, wilding out, having a good time. And then later on down the line, we discovered this about ourselves and we started to grow together. And I think that's awesome. So like when things are for a reason, you're like, okay, that's for that. And it's a good reason. It's always a good reason afterwards. Like something good comes out of it later on. And I think that's a better way to live because you're not going to get so depressed. Of course you have down moments. You're human. You're going to have emotions, but I don't think it usually goes as far as a depression, really. You probably have moments of like being down and you can look to the brighter side of things. I think I'm gonna stop talking. Let me know if you have any questions. I don't know what to talk, even though I have all these stories, for some reason they're not coming up in my mind right now. Cause where do you start? You know what I mean? It's better if you guys have stories, comment. I see the views, I see the likes, but I don't see the comments. I see like 2 people commented on the first video. And granted, it was the first one, so I'm here expecting a miracle for you guys to be more communicative, but why not be more communicative? Even though it was the first vlog, if you liked it, you should comment on it and talk because it helps me. It helps me with the algorithm for YouTube, and it also helps me know what you like, and I can answer your questions if you have any questions. You know what I mean? I feel like you have questions, especially the ones who are maybe just discovering their spirituality. You know, I have answers for sure. I told you what I do in those first vlogs. Like I said, they were long, so I split them into 3. So you'd have to look at all 3. That's why I'm mentioning that. You would have to look at all 3 to really grasp what I'm about. Because that was an introduction. 3-part series introduction. I feel like the more I'm vlogging, I realize a lot of stuff I'm doing is like satisfaction stuff. Like right now, when I stop talking, because I will, this in itself, when I speed it up, is going to be satisfying to a lot of people. You know what I mean? This gnat is flying around. It's so annoying. But I'm in Florida, so what can we do? I hope you're enjoying the vlogs. Let me know if you're enjoying. Come on, let me know. This is really me. I put my personality out there for you. You're going to see different parts of me because we all are not one thing, right? So you're going to see different parts. So if you thought I was one way, you see me do something, you're going to be like, huh, I'm a lot of things, guys. There's a lot to me, all right? I think I should be quiet and let this be satisfying to you. Oh, I was saying the things in the vlog that are satisfying, right? So the dishes that I do, I'm noticing that they are definitely satisfying. So I do try to put them more in the vlog. The cleaning, satisfying, and the cooking. Some people like the cooking. You know, you don't know what you're going to become. I guess I became a satisfying vlog kind of person with a simple life.
Like it's delirium, like it's delirium, I got delirium, like it's delirium, yeah, like it's delirium. She just wanna bounce to it, baby, get your giddy on. Walk up to the stage with a drink like I'm giving on, but I never came here to sing what I'm really on. Giving dividends, I'm trying to boost your career and all. Know you got a binge, you ain't got one with the ceiling gone. If you wanna get it gone, give me the experience. Make me a believer like a feature at the cinema. Then we gotta keep it all a secret like the Pentagon. All these peeping times, people asking me what we been on. I know that it's bond, they just wishing they could watch it blow, watch it go through the fire like the Shaka song. Or was it yay? Either way, she gon' play the PlayStation, I'll play the Xbox, good gracious. I'm so grateful, it made me say thank you, yeah.
I swear she drives me crazy, think my brain is gone. Man, I just can't shake it like delirium. When I get this faded, your body, I just can't shake it. And I just want you to run upon me all night long.
It was on your mind. Are you on your way home?
Yeah, like it's delirium. She just wanna bounce to it, baby, get your giddy on. Walk up to the stage with a drink like I'm giving on, but I never came here to sing what I'm really on. Giving dividends, I'm trying to boost your career and all. Know you got a binge, you ain't got one with the ceiling gone. If you wanna get it gone, give me the experience. Make me a believer like a feature at the cinema. Then we gotta keep